In this exercise, we will be talking about, as you can see, this is a sphere, right? So we're talking about a sphere. Sphere is two-dimensional or three-dimensional? Yes. Yes, bachcho. Sphere is two-dimensional figure or a three-dimensional figure? Am I audible? Sphere is a three-dimensional figure, okay? Dimensional figure, okay? So it's a three-dimensional figure, okay? So it's a 3D figure. Actually, it's a circle on the board, but it is a sphere because we cannot actually draw a sphere on the board. So it is my sphere. Now sphere have a radius. So it's the radius here. If we double the radius, we get what?
Diameter.
Diameter, right? So that's the same as the circle, but it's kind of a sphere because that's the 3D figure, okay? If I take a ball, that is a sphere. Now the areas, we have to talk about the areas. See, it doesn't have a, okay, I may have a ball here. Just a sec. Okay, that's a quite big ball. No, I don't have one. I had one. It is not here now. Okay, so there is a ball. It doesn't have a. It doesn't. तबीयत ठीक ही नहीं हुई है इसलिए क्लास में ज्वाइन करी. Okay, so इसलिए तबीयत ठीक रखो भाई. 2-3 बच्चों की तबीयत ठीक नहीं है. ठीक है. And I don't know. तुम लोग क्या कर रहे हो ऐसा? आइसक्रीम खाना बंद करो. ठीक है. फैशन में मत रहो. थोड़े कपड़े पहनो. ठीक है. बस तो the curved surface area and the total surface area for a sphere is same. Okay, bachcho. There is no curved surface area because there is no top and bottom. It's the same figure actually. That's why the total surface and the curved surface of both is 4 pi r square. Now we can actually derive this thing why it is 4 pi r square. I'm just going to tell you, and you have to imagine these things. Okay. So there is my figure that I wanted to imagine. See what I'm going to do. Are people able to hear me? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what is going to happen? Suppose I have a ball. Okay. Suppose I have a ball. If I had a ball, that would be convenient. But okay. So I have a ball, and what I'm going to do, I have a thread as well. Okay. I have a thread as well. Thread means a dhaga. So I am like circling it around my ball. Okay. I have circling it around my ball. Now the thread is circled around my ball. It's completely circled. Now what I did, I took that thread, मैंने वो थ्रेड को फिर से खोल लिया और मैंने 4 सर्कल ऐसे पेपर पे बना रखे मान लो. ठीक है. 4 सर्कल. अब मैंने इस थ्रेड से इन सर्कल्स को कवर करना स्टार्ट किया ऐसे. ठीक है. बिल्कुल सटा के बिल्कुल कवर करना स्टार्ट किया. तो एक कवर हो गया. ठीक है. अभी थ्रेड खत्म नहीं हुआ, थ्रेड और बच गया. फिर मैंने दूसरा भी कवर करना स्टार्ट किया. कौन से वाले थ्रेड से? जिससे हमने अपने स्फेयर को कवर किया था. ये भी कवर हो गया. फिर हमने इसको कवर करना स्टार्ट किया. ये भी कवर हो गया. फिर हमने इसको कवर करना स्टार्ट किया एंड ये भी कवर हो गया. तो मतलब कि जब हमने स्फेयर को पूरा कवर किया था, दैट इज द टोटल सरफेस एरिया, उसने एक्चुअली कितने सर्कल्स को कवर कर दिया उस थ्रेड ने? यस, 4 को. एंड व्हाट इज द एरिया ऑफ वन सर्कल?
Pi r square.
What will be
Pi
the
r square.
total surface area then? It will be 4 times
4 pi r.
4 pi r square. That's the derivation. It's kind of a practical thing. Is this clear? कैसे आया ये?
Yes. Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's my.
Yes, sir.
That's really interesting actually. That's my total surface area. Now there's another figure here because of the slanting, because of the slashing out. See, if I take a plane somewhere around here and I slash it up in between the half point, I will get a figure called what? Something like this.
Semicircle.
अरे गधे. Semicircles हमारे किसमें होता है? Circle में होता है. Are we talking about circle? We are talking about sphere. That's why I told you. Okay. So it's a hemisphere. Hemi. ठीक है. Hemisphere. Just like you have a globe. If you remember geography lessons from 8th grade, we had geography lessons. That was a good time, right? Things were easy back then, right? So it was like a globe, and I used to call this as hemisphere. If you remember, southern hemisphere. Okay, southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere. Now that jogs your memory, right? So this is my hemisphere. Now, if I have to ask you what is my curved, because it has a top, right? So there must be a curved surface area for it. Curved surface area means the area of the side part, the wall part, this part, okay, covering the back part as well. So what is my curved surface area? Can you imagine this? Yes. What is my curved surface area for my hemisphere? Yes, tell me. No imagination at all. Okay. Okay, that's okay. See, this thread was actually the area for four parts, right? If I take the half part here, okay, what will my area now? Yes,
2 pi r square.
because if you cut the sphere, you will obviously cutting the thread as well, isn't it? The length of the thread. So that's why the curved surface area will be 2 pi r square. Does that make sense? Yes, everyone. See, this isn't taught in anywhere. Okay, I'm telling you this. So it's better to like understand this, because no one will tell you this. They will just give you the formula and they will just start solving the problems. And I don't want that, right? Now, how about I go for total surface area? This was the curved surface area because we just talked about the walls. Now we also have a top here. Now you can see the top is as well a circle, isn't it? It's a circle again. So if it is a circle again, I will do what? I will add it to my curved surface area, and that will be my total surface area. Is this clear? Yes to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So I'm going to like type it here what we discussed right now. Okay. So we discussed the curved surface area slash total surface area mean the same thing for the sphere of sphere. That is what? Yes. What's the formula for this one?
4 pi r square.
Good. It's 4 pi r square. Now the next thing that we talked about was what? Hemisphere.
Hemisphere.
So curved surface area of hemisphere was what?
2 pi r square.
Good. 2 pi r square. It's 2 pi r square. Let's write it down. 2 pi r square. Then we talked about what?
The total surface area.
Of what?
Hemisphere.
Of hemisphere. 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 That's what? What's the formula for
3
this one?
pi r square.
3 pi r square, and we are done here. So these three formulas will be utilized in my exercise today. Okay, so that was my introduction for this exercise. Now let's move to this exercise, and it's easy. The only difficult part you may have is the calculation, and it's not difficult, simple arithmetic if you practice it well. So in the first exercise, I won't be solving each and every one. I will be solving the third part only. The first part you can try it on your homework, right? Can you? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Of course you can, right? So how about find the surface area of a sphere? What's the surface area of a sphere? Yes.
4 pi r square.
Surface area is nothing but total surface area. Even in this case, this you can take anything actually because both are same, right? The surface area is 4 pi r square. Can you calculate this for me? Yes, quickly do it. Tell me the answer then. Let me grab some water. Connect to 5G ना, you have connected 4G. 4G से slow आता है. हाँ 4G से connected 5G से. तो लैपटॉप आपका 5G सपोर्ट नहीं करता. Password is, let me mute my it's 2271 8284. Hope no one wrote it down. हाँ भाई, किसी बच्चे ने पासवर्ड तो नहीं लिखा? कर भी क्या दोगे?
Answer है 2464.
2464.
Yeah,
Okay, who
right.
told me this?
Yes, Sushant.
2464.
We are 2464.
2464. Is it correct?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
What will the SI unit? Oh, there is a new yes sir here. Where were you, Adarsh? Sleeping? These chapters won't be repeated, bache. Remember this. I have to talk to your father. Okay, you're 15 minutes late. Why? Yes, tell me. Yes, Adarsh. Why are
सर
you
फोन
late?
चेक नहीं किया था.
अरे क्या बात है, फोन चाहिए. Okay, let me tell you one thing. I was like कि मैं share ना करूँ तो okay, I'm sharing to the people. The time cannot be now the afternoon time. Okay, I may have told this. I don't know. I told someone. Okay, I cannot teach in afternoon. Okay, it just a second. Hello. Good evening. Why not in the class? अच्छा अच्छा हाँ तुमने बताया था. I forgot. Okay okay okay. Take your rasgullas. Okay okay. Okay. Okay, he is enjoying at the wedding. Okay. So back to my class. So what I was telling you, yeah, I won't be able to take your class in the afternoon, okay, because I had to like work in the night, the whole night from 1:30 to 6:30 a.m. I'm kind of doing a work, okay, that I will share in the future with you, okay. So in order to get my sleep, I sleep in the daytime up to afternoon. Then I just do my brush in afternoon, okay. I do my breakfast and lunch, everything in afternoon, and then I take your sessions, okay. So that's why I'm not able to take the sessions from 3 to 5 right now, okay. So try to manage it from 6, okay. You be aware that your text, the timing will be around 6 or 5 only. It cannot be 3 or 4 now. Okay, clear to everyone?
Okay,
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
भैया.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so let's go. Let's go. Where was I? I was at the second question. Second question. Find the surface area of a sphere of diameter. Okay, now there is a diameter involved. So what we will do for the diameter? Yes, we just have this thing in order to get my radius, isn't it? So that will be my radius. So let's calculate quickly the total surface area for this one as well. Let's see who will do it first this time. I'm writing the values, plug in the values, and you will solve it for me. Don't tell the answer from the back behind. Yes, that's why I ask you to switch on your cameras to see your beautiful faces like bhaiyas, right? But you won't. Waiting for your answers. That long, isn't it too long? You're taking too long, Bacho.
भैया 38.5.
Okay, let's see. 0, point goes 0. 7 times 5, 5 times 4, 4 times 4 goes 35 times 25, 7, 5, 4. So it's 22 times 7, that is 154 divided by 4, that will give me 3. Okay, okay, 3, 12,
38.5.
8.5. That's my answer, right? A centimeter square. Is it clear to everyone? Yes. The
Yes,
first two
भैया.
questions are
Yes.
nothing
Yes, sir.
actually. So let's move to the third question. Third question is important. This one is important. Mark important if you have a book. Otherwise, write it in your hand or on your mind. Okay. Just go for the third question now. Find the total surface area of hemisphere. I just told you the formula for hemisphere. What's the total surface area of hemisphere? Yes.
2 pi r.
3 pi r square.
3 pi r square. It's the curved surface area, Sushant, that you are telling me. So the radius is 10 centimeter. The radius is 10 centimeter, and we have to plug in 3.14 because it's been mentioned in the question. What was the radius? 10. It is the most easiest question. Okay, I can tell you. See, just cancel out these guys and just multiply these guys by 3. What will the answer? 12, 4, 9, and you have your answer. Done. Was it something? There was nothing in this question. Is it clear? Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, bhaiya.
I
Yes,
hope I'm
sir.
not moving very fast. Okay. Because there was nothing in this question actually, and it's important. See, the audacity of our questions being important. The radius of spherical balloon increases from 7 centimeter to 14 centimeter as air is being pumped into it. Okay, so there was a balloon. I filled it with some air and it enlarged. Obviously, it will enlarge because my air will go into it. And it became 14 centimeter now. Okay, so there was a small balloon. And okay, the balloon se mujhe yaad aaya. Bhaiya's birthday is coming up. Okay, so 7 centimeter, 14 centimeter. Okay, so this is 7 centimeter, this is 14 centimeter. Find the ratio of surface area of the balloons in the two cases. Okay, so we have to find the surface area of this, and we have to take the ratios. That's the meaning of my question. Now let's take the ratios. Now a stupid thing to do would be to find out these individually. That will be a stupid thing to do. Instead, calculate it in the ratio form only. I will tell you why. Now let's plug in the values because you will see something will cancel out if we do that. 4 pi r1, let's call it r1 because that's the first figure and that's the second figure. 4 pi r2. Can you tell me what is cancelling out here? Yes.
Bhaiya 4 pi.
Pi. 4
5
pi.
pi. 4 pi.
4
Yeah.
pi.
4 pi. So r1 is 7. So r1 square is 7, 7. And this is 14, 14. And see how easy it is actually. 1 times 4. The ratio is 1 ratio 4. कुछ था क्वेश्चन में? भैया आपके लिए तो कुछ होता ही नहीं क्वेश्चन में. हाँ? Is done? Is there any kind of doubt? You can ask me. Yes. Done? Anyone have a doubt?
Yes, bhaiya. No, bhaiya.
No, sir.
Okay, so that's the easy one, I guess. Yeah, things are very easy in this exercise. Or maybe you are understanding it well. That may be a reason. Okay, this is the last exercise for the area. See how big of a chapter is this? It has areas then volumes. So that's why I'm taking time with this chapter. Exercise by exercise, we are moving. So my first is done, second, third, fourth is done, right? So let's move to the fifth one. A hemispherical ball. Okay, there is a hemispherical ball. Okay, my video is still on. Okay, so there is a hemispherical ball. Okay, let me draw a hemispherical ball. Something like this, something like a katori. What we call katori in English? Bowl.
Bowl.
Yeah, bowl.
Let me check. Katori in English. A bowl, that's good. Okay. I thought there would be another word. So I have a bowl. Okay, it's written in the question. How stupid. So it's a hemispherical bowl made of brass. Brass is a kind of a alloy actually. Has inner diameter. What's the diameter here? Diameter here is low system is in effect here. What if I try closing some operating closure? What's this? This is a new thing to happen. Just a second. Yeah, the diameter is 10.5 centimeter. Are you able to hear me? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Find the cost of tin plating it on the inside at the rate of rupees 16 per 100 centimeter. Okay, so there is nothing in this question actually. There is always nothing for me right now. So it's the inner diameter is inner. You can say anything because see what we are doing is, let me open my. Okay, I can get a katori, but I won't. That will look stupid. See, I have a katori. So what I want to like tin plate it from inside. So that's like talking about the curved surface here only, isn't it? Are you people getting it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So 10.5 divided by 2 will be my radius, obviously. So if I find out the cost,
5.25.
yeah, it's 5.25. Good count. So let's find out the curved surface. What's the curved surface area of hemisphere? Sushant will tell me.
2 pi r square.
Good. 2 pi r square. So 2 22/7. Radius is 5.25. 5.25. क्या यहीं पे सॉल्व कर दे? नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. जब मैं तुम्हारे लिए कैलकुलेशन इजी बना रहा हूं तो क्यों करें यहीं सॉल्व? चलो, तो लेट्स फाइंड आउट द रेट नाउ. ओके, दैट्स हाउ वी मेक कैलकुलेशंस इजी फॉर अस. See, this is something centimeter square. Now 100 centimeter square, see per 100 centimeter, make sure to mark this one, it's per 100. Per 100 centimeter square cost is rupees 16. So 1 centimeter square cost will be 16 divided by 100, isn't it? Now cost will be what? Yeah, cost will be 16 by 100 times everything, this everything. Now go for your calculation and tell me the cost, not from the back of the exercise. Yes, multiply this. I won't multiply this for you. Maybe later when you're done.
By rupees 27.72. हाँ.
और किसी बालक का क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हुआ? या माय बालक, किसी का हुआ? किसी का क्वेश्चन? नहीं हुआ? इतनी टफ कैलकुलेशन? लो 100, लो 100. सर कैसे करें इसे हम? बच्चे 7 से कट रहे. 7 times 7, ये कट गया. 25 3, focus on my board. 25 4, 4 times 4 goes 16. Anything else that I can do? I can, but I won't for now. 4 times 2 8. 22 times 3 times 5 25 by 100 into 100. Now I can multiply it by 25. 25 2, 25 1. Is that correct? Let me see. 25 2, it's correct. 25 4. 4 times 2 gives me 8. That's good. So it's 3 times 2 gives me 6. 22 21 divide by 100. Now don't cancel out. Okay, don't divide by 2s. I know you will maybe wondering why not, because that will make your calculations tougher. You can do an easy thing here. Multiply 21 by 6. 21 by 6 is 6 126. And then multiply 126 by 22. So that will be 12, 2 4 5 2 252, and that will be 2772. So it's 2772. Now divide by 100. That means we are putting decimals from here. 1 2. So 27.72 rupees is my answer. Is that clear to everyone, or should I do the calculation again?
No, भैया done.
कोई बालक है जिसको डाउट है? We can repeat it for you. Yes. नहीं है डाउट. Okay, good. And this one was important as well. So mark it important if you have a book, or mark it important on your hand or on your face. Let's go for 6th question. 6th question is also important. Sir, कितने important है भाई? तो अब हैं तो हैं important. Find the rate. और ये तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा repeat होता है because it's a short question. CBSE likes to give you short questions that have a bit of calculations in them. Find the radius of a sphere whose surface area is this. The condition is changing. We are given with the surface area this time. Instead, we have to calculate the radius now. And what's the formula of surface area sphere?
4 pi r square.
4 pi r square, 154. Now keeping this guy right here and taking everything else here. Now putting the value for pi, what's the value of pi if it is not mentioned, is 22 by 7. So now let's solve this. And it's very easy to solve. Let's take this guy 22 here and 7 up. Now 11 times 2 gives me 22. 11 times 1 and 4 gives me 154. 2 times 7 gives me 14. So 49 by 4. Now it's the r square. It's the r square. If I take the square root on both sides, what will be my square root of 49? Yes.
Sir,
7.
7.
The square root of 4, 2. So my radius is 3.5 centimeter. Done. Easy.
Yes, sir.
Very easy. Repeating it again. Surface area was this. I put on the formula. I took everything here and then putting the value of pi, then taking this guy up, then calculating it, simplifying it, taking the square root on both sides, got r as 7/2, that is 3.5 centimeter. Okay, so that's my question number 6, important one. Okay, and the next one is not that important, but we will do it. Not that important is the 6th one, but it is good. It is a good one. So let's go for the 6th one. My goal for today is to finish this exercise so that we can start from volume for the next class. So let's go for the 7th one. The diameter of the moon, a good one, moon, is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Which one will be bigger? Tell me, moon or earth?
Sir,
Earth.
Earth.
Thank God. So it's moon, it's moon, and we have earth here. Okay, we have earth here. That's quite big. So the diameter of the moon, suppose there is a diameter d. I'm calling the diameter d for this one, capital D, because it's bigger. The diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Okay, it's 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. That makes sense to everyone? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now find the ratios of the surface area. Again, ये तो हमने इस टाइप के कर रखे हैं. क्या मैं इंडिविजुअली निकालूं या फिर रेशियोज में लूं? बताओ. If you remember this type of a question I did, that's the surface area for the smaller one, let's say. There's a surface area for the bigger one. Okay, how about I don't put numbers because I'm going for smaller and bigger. See, we will take the ratios and we'll put the values there only. 4 pi small r square, that's the r for this, and the r capital R for this. 4 pi capital R square. What will happen? Again, we have done this type of question, but yes. What will happen
Sir,
now?
4, 5.
Yeah, but we don't have the value for r. R is actually d by 2, small d by 2 square, isn't it? And this is capital D by 2 square. Now, if I do this kind of a stuff, this will be d square by 4, and this will be capital D square by 4. Now, 4 will cancel out, isn't it? So it's actually the ratio of small d square and capital D square only, right? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we cannot do anything here because both are different, but we have something here that will make my work easy. That is d is 1/4 of d. So I can write a small d is 1/4 of d whole square, d square, because it's a square. I will take the square into my account. So it's 16 d square. Now this guy will cancel out and this will go down. That will be 1 by 16. So that's cool, right? Easy.
Yes, sir.
Looks easy,
Yes,
but
sir.
isn't it? See, I'm repeating again. We had two figures, the moon and the earth. Obviously, the diameter of this one is smaller and this one is bigger. It's 1/4 of the bigger one, that is the earth. Now taking smallest for the smaller one and bigger for the bigger one. Putting the values, the last time we had values for r and r. This time we had values for d. So we went for diameter, that is radius, half of the diameter, cutting the force, getting this value. Now getting stuck at this point. Now I don't know what to do. So I went for the given stuff. I plug in the values, I cancel out the d squares, and I have my ratio here. So my 7th question is done. That's a good news. Let's go for question number. How about I do control Z? Yeah. Undo. Okay, that's not a good undo. Question number 8 and 9 are left. Let's see. And I want to do the 9th one with you first because that's kind of I have a figure and I like questions with figures. I hope you also like the same ones. So 9th question first, then we move on to the 8th one. The 8th one is that needs some calculations and we will do it. A right circular cylinder just encloses a sphere of radius, and listen to it very carefully then while I'm solving this one. There is a cylinder, and what we did, let me close the door. Okay, what we did, we are kind of putting a what inside it? putting a sphere inside it.
Sphere.
Sphere inside it, and this link may and you may have to join again. So this is something like this, and it is fitting correctly. Okay, it's fitting correctly. Bilkul absolutely fitting inside. It's not tilted. It's my diagram only. Just enclose a sphere of radius r. So if the radius of the sphere is r. Find the surface area of the sphere. Now we know the surface area of the sphere is what? Just write the formula. What is the formula for this? 4 pi r square. We are done with the first one. Right? So इसमें क्या था? कुछ नहीं था. अभी है इसमें. Curved surface area of the cylinder. What's the curved surface of the cylinder? The formula. Yes.
2 pi RH.
2 pi RH. Right? That's okay. Now, the problem here is I don't have a H here. Okay. I have it, but it's kind of hidden here. Okay. See, let me take a different color and you have to observe and tell me, is it okay with you? That's R. That's again R. And this is the height actually of the cylinder. So my height is 2R. Does that make sense? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So height is given actually. The height is R and again R. So height is 2R.
वो
That's
height
okay?
हो गई, diameter हो गया वो. Height जो diameter.
Diameter okay, but we are given with R, right? We are given R. So we will convert everything into R, right? So it's 2 pi R,
Okay, bhaiya.
then 2R. That will be 4 pi R square again, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now it is saying ratio of the areas obtained first and second. So you can take the ratios 4 pi r square and 4 pi r square. What will be the ratio here? 1. Done. Was that okay? Yes. Yes, bacho.
Yes, sir.
Clear to everyone?
Sir.
So we will do this 8th question next time because I have less than 1 minute. So let's see you next time then. Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Take care. Bye.